Hi guys, I'm going to quickly show you my February dory before I put it away and show you how I've started to set up my March dory. This is one of the notebook holders that Coco Daisy sometimes sends with its kits, and it's meant to hold this little notebook, like this, like that with a pen, and you keep other stuff here. So it comes with an elastic. If you turn the elastic around like that, then you can put it through the middle like that. And then I just use a clip to hold it closed as a belt. So this is from an older Coco Daisy Valentine's kit, of course. You can tell by the hearts. And then I don't think this is from the same kit, but this is from a different February. And what's nice about the mini is there are no dates at all. The front page has the stripes instead of the calendar, so you can really just use it whenever. I grabbed some nice paper. It turns out I just really like florals. They make me happy when they're on my cover. And a new thing that I'm doing, I got to write the year on the front, because when going through my older stuff, sometimes I have like how many years has it been? I think 2015 was our first dory. We started in the middle of the year, but some of them don't have the year on it, and I can't tell what year it is. I have to literally sit there and read every journal entry until I finally figure out what year it was. So I've got to start, I've got to include the year on the front from the start. I use my dory like a journal. My life, it just is not conducive for a planner. I have appointments and such, but I work from home, so my schedule is really self-organized, if I have time, if the weather is right, if I have everything I need. And so I really don't need a planner, and so I don't use it for that. When I was really busy, I did use it for that. But so now what I do, and it turns out the one that works the best for me, is to think of it like a travel journal, to think of it like I think of a travel journal, which is where you go on your adventures and you have your day and you collect stuff, and then after the day has passed, then you spend a little time writing down things that you wanted to remember about it, thoughts you had. And for me, instead of ephemera, it's photos. So I still haven't printed the photos for this. I'll probably print out 6 little, 1.5 by 1 inch ones, and just put them on some of these pages that are blank. And of course, just a reminder to you, which you've probably heard me say before, it's just not a big deal if you don't write on a page. If, don't feel like you have to use up every page. There's no planner police coming to your door and saying, let's see your dory. Did you write the weather every day? Did you, do you have something on every single page? And whatever. Did you make a mistake that you had to put a sticker over? No one cares. You do what you're enjoying doing, and if you don't enjoy it, if you just did a page that you thought was kind of ugly, turn it. It's behind you. You really, hopefully, will only ever go back through it for the purpose of sort of maybe to remember something that you went, some event, maybe a quote that you wrote down or something. But it's all for you. And as soon as you're not enjoying yourself, then stop doing it and figure out some way to turn it around so that you are enjoying yourself. One thing that I love doing is getting a whole sheet of stickers and then just try to find places for the stickers. I love these. This one is Sweet Story by Maggie Holmes. I really like Maggie Holmes stuff. And I love that the colors always go. Or maybe they just always go with Coco Daisy. A lot of desaturated. What I mean by that is not super bright. Like this isn't red. This is kind of a dark red. And this isn't yellow. It's kind of a mustard yellow. it's been sort of taken down a bit so that it has a mellowness to it, and it makes it go, I think it makes it go with other artwork really easily. That's just my opinion. So the way that I have mine set up, if you've seen my setups before, you already know this. So I like to take the Cocoa Daisy cover off and put on, here's one for March, here's the one I took off from March, and put my own paper in the front. It turns out I didn't have enough for a pocket, so I just sort of folded it over and adhered it, so it's just sort of a little strong bottom like that. I do the center. Lately I've been doing a month at a glance calendar in the center. I love doing this. I do it before I put the book back together. So I take the cover off, I set this up, I do it in pencil because I almost always make a mistake, and then I just hand draw the lines and put the numbers in. I used stickers this month, stickers and stamps. And in case you hadn't noticed, there are 7 blocks on almost all of the dories. So if you wanted to turn your calendar this way, it's meant to be easy to do that. And then I set mine up the way I like to do it, because I use it for memory keeping, like kind of like a journal. So like on the 2nd, I'll write about the 1st, and on the 3rd, I'll write about the 2nd. I just do 1 page per day. And some days, like today's March 1st, some days I don't have anything written. So I'll go through my photos, or I'll go through my sticker sheets and just fill it up. It's really fun to flip back through these. And it turns out that the mistakes that I've made recently, I usually forget what they are, so that after a few months and I look back through this, it all looks great, and I don't remember why I was so upset. So that's February, which I need to print out photos for and then put it away. And I will pull it out of the little book and keep the booklet for another time that I use a mini. And so I'm switching into the standard. I haven't really done much in here, but this is Anna Griffin paper that I bought on QVC a million years ago. I really like purple in paper products because it's one of the few places that I can use purple. I don't look good in it. I don't want purple furniture. I don't like purple ink, but like for in my journaling, I like black. But I love having purple in my planner and stuff because it is a really pretty color. I like looking at it. So I like it when purple is in the books because it brings me joy. For me, it's a really pretty color. I also like it in the garden. So, I was going to say one more thing. So I clipped the corner of the page to show time passage. I used to do this a long time ago, and I decided to start doing it again. So it makes it really easy to flip right to a date. So I've tried doing it at the bottom, but it turns out I've just put a lot of things at the bottom. So I'm back to doing it at the top. So I like doing this month at a glance. This time I did it right side up. I make my center columns a little wider. It just actually to take up some of the math. I divide this by 8. And then if it's a weird number, I'll round it down. And then I'll make the 2 columns in the center a little wider. And that gives me room for this thing. So, because you don't really want to be writing up against the center here. And this time I just went through twice. I was feeling kind of lazy. So I haven't done my page numbers yet. I think I'm going to really go heavy on my leftover scrapbooking stickers and see what happens. That's it. So thanks for taking a look, and I'll see you soon.